Yum.
Anyway, what are we doing here?
So we're gonna watch.
You okay?
Do you guys watch any cooking shows?
What's a cooking show?
What do you mean, like Bon Appetit?
No, I'd never watched any cooking shows.
I don't have time to watch videos.
I don't have time to watch anything.
Do I watch the Bon Appetit YouTube channel? The answer is no.
I watch Gourmet Makes.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I watch a lot of Food Network.
PBS has reruns.
I love Martha's shows.
Martha Bake,
Ming Tsai, Jacques Pepin,
Julia Child.
Hot Ones, I enjoy. Great Chefs of the World on PBS. Mwah, that is the shit.
Let's do it.
Let's start the fucking movies.
All right, Gordon Ramsay demonstrates how to make the perfect scrambled eggs. I'm sure this is going to be, you know, watching Gordon Ramsay make something is always
Pretty amazing in and of itself.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, scrambled eggs.
Very energetic.
First of all, obviously I don't show you how to grill a tomato and a mushroom. That's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
A great scrambled egg is to make sure you do not overcook it. Now.
Ooh, well, hold on.
Whoa.
Cracking on the edge
I know.
of the pot.
You have to be confident. I never do that.
I never crack on the edge of the pot. Crack on a hard, flat surface.
Yeah, and also not even pre-scrambling, first of all. Second of all, if you notice, that is a saucepan, but non-stick interior.
Yeah.
Which is important for eggs. I would never cook eggs in a not
In a not non-stick.
At least scrambled.
I guess it works, you
I
know?
always put cold butter in at the end.
Every time I stir, I'm cleaning the bottom of the pan.
Look at that. You slick son of a...
Great.
Did he season those?
30 seconds on.
No, I didn't see any salt going there.
Slow soak.
He doesn't pre-season the eggs. This is the thing I got in a fight
I
with Matt all
don't.
about.
I don't pre-season
Me
scrambled
neither.
eggs.
Me neither.
Because it denatures the proteins
draws
and
out
like
the
goes all
water.
like liquidy and like weird.
So they're just
Yeah, it looks great. It's going to come together and be perfect. I get it.
I mean, I do the like on heat, off heat, on heat, off heat. It's a great way to like control it when things are getting too hot.
This technique is like makes really fine curds. Like
Very
you're basically
quickly.
making like a stirred custard. Very fine curds. We'll see how far he takes it.
And mushrooms. Look at that breakfast.
Wow, he's making scrambled eggs so dramatic.
Jeff was like,
Also, that is 50% butter.
really important right at the very end. That keeps the eggs nice and fresh. But here's where
Keeps them fresh.
It goes to a completely different level.
It's very restaurant-y, like to just put everything in the pot together and to start cooking it low like that.
Take a teaspoon of creme
you know, he's
fraiche.
good at what he does. You give him that.
That gives a really nice
Ooh,
creamy
everybody's
texture.
so excited about the creme fraiche.
This stops it
There's probably like a prop monitor say, ooh, they gotta like react to it.
It's a little runny for me.
Yeah, well,
I
part
don't
of it's
want
the
my
creme
eggs.
fraiche.
Oh, it's egg soup. No, I'm good.
No,
Thanks.
no, no,
Thanks,
no.
Gordon.
Undercooked.
Chef perfects scrambled eggs.
Looks good. I'm sure it tastes amazing.
Kick up chicken wings with an apple bourbon glaze. Ooh.
Emeril.
El señor-
Bam!
Bam!
Lemonade? Oh man, you've got the
Lemonade and chicken wings? With whiskey in it.
He's got to have some airport restaurants. I want some airport restaurants, right? That's how you know you made it. You get some airport restaurants.
That's how you know you're done.
It's a perfect little cocktail.
Ooh, Averna.
Good choice.
Love Averna.
About
He's putting it on.
Some of it. Half the bottle of
now
Averna.
what we're gonna
This looks fun.
Yeah, it's fucking emerald.
we're gonna add
Emerald. That's not his name.
Emerald! I said emerald. What's he doing now? I got no problem with emerald.
with a spiced apple
Kicked up
He's been
chicken
do-
wings.
Bam! That looks good. Fried chicken. I'm starving.
flavor.
Yeah, I'd eat the shit out of that.
So we didn't get any of the...
Yeah, we don't know how he make the chicken.
What you want to do is
What do you want to do?
a little bit of that
This,
apple
this is where
I gotta start watching
I
more of
checked
this
out.
This is weird to me, because like if I were making crispy chicken wings and there was a glaze, I
Yeah.
would throw them in a bowl, drizzle a little bit in the bowl, shake them up,
Yeah,
coat
Lee
them in
showed me the
sauce.
stairs. Yeah.
Kick it up a notch.
Bam!
Kick it up a notch.
All right. Short
That
and
would
sweet,
eat.
Emerald.
Oh, Ming.
Yay!
It's Ming.
I know him. I met him at culinary school.
You know... She's plugged
Listen,
in. She's
I've been
plugged
around
in.
a long time.
All right, Chef Ming Tsai's stir fry recipe. What type of stir fry do you think it's gonna be, Gabby? Let's see. Oh, it says Bon Appetit. It says Bon Appetit right on the thing.
That book is so old. I had that book.
Can we talk about product placement for the book? Like, we should both have our books propped up on book stands right here. What are we doing? Thank you, Ming.
Nice walk.
Big
Showing
one.
the walk technique.
Yeah. Oh, instant sizzle.
Is that an electric stove?
Yeah.
The glasses shouldn't be in front of the stove because I can't see what he's doing.
Like, you know, like this one, this is induction, which
I
is
know,
you should've
Ben
produced the
makes
show.
me move everything all the time.
I feel like I want to get a wok raging hot, but I don't want to get a nonstick pan that hot, so it disturbs me in that way. But I also think using a wok on an induction is like a fairly impossible scenario.
Yeah, that's weird that he's doing a wok without a...
With like a flame.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
in a flat top.
The wok is just like.
Is she really chewing a jalapeno?
They just ate jalapeno.
And then cut, and she's like, "Wah," on the side.
it's sharp, so be careful.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like a spatula. I'm glad
She doesn't know how to hold a knife.
She is fish out of water. She's like,
What is going on?
I'm just gonna stay out of your way.
I'm just scared for her. She's like, she's about to chop her finger off.
But at least here we're seeing steps and some technique.
Yeah. He's dropping little nuggets of wisdom.
Yeah. Oh, she won't do that. She's gonna cut herself.
If she does that,
I
That's a
really
cool
love this
I
trick.
do
Yeah,
like doing
this is
that
a cool
too, Where you
trick.
cut around the center.
Mine never looks this cool when I do
I always
it,
do it
though.
top to bottom and just like avoid the core. But that's also a very sharp knife. You can tell.
Just take hot water and you pour it.
that though is the.
Right,
It's like
wait.
people throw rice noodles in boiling water and they just instantly turn to mush
Right.
and they all stick
You
together.
don't
It's too
wanna,
much
you don't
starch.
wanna be touching the
No, it's like
noodles.
boil the water, turn the heat off,
Make sure that
get the
they're
noodles in there.
cold.
You don't have a wok at home. Can
Oh.
you substitute and use another pan and have the same result?
Pan would work.
Good. Like that too.
Certified by Gaby. Sarah Moulton's secret to reviving stale bread.
Bread, a baguette. Right. So
I work
you
with
walk
her.
in, you boil
Yeah?
the whole
Yes.
loaf, then-
Hi,
and the next
Sarah.
day,
Sarah Moulton's like an OG.
She was like OG gourmet.
cold
Whoa.
water. Oh, I love
You
this.
never
You're
seen it?
dousing. Yeah,
I
love
posted
it,
on
yeah.
Instagram a bunch of times. My grandmother used to do that.
Oh my God, Sue Lee also taught me this.
Everybody does this.
Oh, I didn't know.
Everybody does this. This
I
is,
know.
this is like the friggin' village bicycle. Everybody's had a ride, Claire.
Really?
Good faucet. Okay, so
Maybe you need to
then
watch just
you
a
wrap it
little
up
bit
very
of food
tightly
TV,
in foil,
right?
And you turn it to 300 and let it heat up slow. And
That
then
works,
you let
it's
it
true.
heat for 12 to 15 minutes.
That is the reheat. It's like people like, oh, we're gonna reheat it at 450 degrees, and then
Yeah.
wait. That's not the way to do it.
Feel that. Oh
It's
my
a-
God. Now, but
Mine is crispy. I don't put the foil.
If it's
Oh.
a wet cheese, like a cottage
Oh,
cheese or a
God.
ricotta, it'll work its way out. Yeah.
It's a rule about mold where it's like if it's a liquid, the mold, even if there's just mold on top, you have to boil it or just throw it out because the mold goes all the way through. Versus something that's solid, you can just cut it off and you're fine. Like it hasn't permeated.
Is
have you heard of
cottage
this rule?
cheese liquid?
I think they're saying that cottage cheese is liquid.
Or even if it's grated cheese, see that little bit? It'll go everywhere without sliced cheese, unfortunately. But if you have a big wedge like a semi-soft or a hard cheese, like a Parmesan or a cheddar or a Colby or a Swiss with not too many holes,
Ew,
just
that's
cut it.
so
You have
gross.
to get an inch of
She's like, I'm a big fan of cutting mold off of things. And I'm just a big fan of things being fine, no matter what. You know?
Yeah,
Like I've eaten
yeah.
2-day-old yogurt that I left out of the fridge by accident.
Sure.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
It's good for your microbiome or whatever.
I love
You don't
these.
want to ever touch the mold because then you go chop, you know.
Right, that's where you're
Right,
keeping
your knife gets
And the other thing
dirty.
is to rewrap your cheese. People tend to wrap it in plastic or whatever
She's
they
the
wrap it
best.
in to keep using the same wrapper. Don't do that. Change the wrapping because that will help.
Not environmentally conscious though. On
Well,
that
this is 10 years ago.
This is
so-
before the environment
yes.
existed. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Maangchi.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Maangchi. I love her so much.
Oh my God.
Yes. Beautiful.
I will do anything you tell me to do. Sounds delicious already. I watch a lot of mukbang videos. Watching a lot of them when they're eating gopchang, which is like, I think it's like small intestine. Have you ever watched these before?
No, I have misophonia, so I don't like watching videos
Oh.
of people eating.
Okay,
Brad
fair
and I
enough.
both have that.
Where you can't handle like crunchy food, people eating crunchy shit.
You do? You have that disease?
It drives me
that
insane.
deadly disease?
It has been known to kill people.
Oh, that's really interesting. To quarter it, actually cutting through the core. Like normally we say cut through, but don't go through the core to keep it together.
Oh.
But it's being held together by these leaves. Like she actually did cut through the core.
Maangchi is infinite in her kitchen wisdom.
Oh my gosh, she's adorable.
Yes, she is. She's like a cartoon.
I want to be friends with her.
She's got sick knife skills.
Yeah, she's no fucking joke.
She really is.
She's pro. She's pro badass. Yeah, we'll watch another one. I love that one.
More of her.
Ina Garten makes perfect chocolate cake. I couldn't be more excited to watch this.
Oh my god.
Iconic.
She has a phenomenal camera presence. Just like so calm and soothing, and she's the best.
Did you notice though when she took the sugar and she swiped with her finger that it was like not level and it was also not full to the top? So I'm not sure like what amount of sugar that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
She's a little loose with the old measuring.
Yeah, she really is. I love it.
Yeah, it's just like cup of this, cup of that.
If I'm not recipe testing, that's how I am with doing stuff. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sift all the dry
It is
ingredients
perfect.
together.
It is a great chocolate cake.
And a cloud of chocolate.
Oh, just, I mean, this is
Makes
just
me wanna
very
shake.
soothing. This is bringing back memories.
But it's a paddle.
Okay, now for the wedding cream.
This is, I honestly
definitely
can watch
combined.
Carla side-eye Ina Garten forever.
Hot coffee.
I have made a very similar version of this chocolate cake, and the first time that I made it, the recipe did not say brewed coffee. It just said coffee. And so I took like the ground up
grounds.
coffee and I added it to the batter, mixed it up, and baked it. And it literally tasted like I was eating like piles of soil.
Sure. Was it also very dry?
It was dry. It was soily. It was, and I had invited like 6 friends over, and I was like, "I'm making this great chocolate cake," and they all were like eating it, and they were being very polite. They were like, "It's delicious. It's great." And then my boyfriend came over, who is a baker, and he ate it, and he was like, "Did you add the brewed coffee? It's really dry." And I was like, "Brewed coffee?"
But your guests were so like lovely, right? And
They
you
were
did the
so
thing.
nice.
You're like, ate it anyway, and that's how it should be.
Having sudden guests?
Oh, there she is.
Bake them a cake.
The goat.
It's Julia Child. This is very exciting.
Oh my god, is this
WGBH.
Julia? It's Julia.
Oh god, she's so good.
I love her voice.
Oh,
The greatest voice ever. In the history of vocals, the greatest voice.
Today.
Imagine saying words with like that much enthusiasm every word.
So when my mom sometimes when she drinks, if she has like one too many, she starts getting like a Julia Child's accent. Like out of nowhere.
But like intentionally?
I know.
Like she's like, I'm gonna do my
No,
Julia Child
no.
now? It just happens?
It's like another personality that comes out of her with the third martini, I think.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, she gets like that and shit.
Oh, Julia Child.
They're open-faced French
She's
tarts.
fucking
They're
great.
wonderful
Yeah.
for lunch with just a salad and a bottle of wine.
Also, I like that she, like, without fail, within the first 2 minutes of every episode, she mentions wine and/or booze in some capacity.
She's definitely got 2 glasses of wine in her.
Wait, is that her real voice?
Well, she's like brandishing that knife.
I love like the use of a giant knife
She's
as
just
like,
like-
a pointing stick.
I want to make sauerkraut with her and have like an underground larder.
The sausage is waving in the breeze.
Look at those sausages just hanging in the breeze. Oh my god.
And salami's hanging.
That's your dream.
Well, I wouldn't quite do it like that, but
Sola and Brad have like a dried fruit experiment going on. Yeah. Dried
Similar.
fruits and gourds.
Look how many there are.
Several. I wonder if she did her own swaps. I wonder if she had like a culinary team that was doing all her swaps.
She probably did her own swaps. One thing I love about swaps is that my poorly cut vegetables go into the oven, and then out of the oven come perfect,
They're
beautifully.
transformed.
Yeah. Don't you know that roasting your vegetables also makes them like beautifully cut pieces?
Yeah.
Look at her back. Did you see that? Pause. That's something that you know when someone is in a baking class or baking. Everybody has an apron, but people, it's human
Oh,
nature,
yeah.
people
To
have a
wipe.
tendency to do this. And then you have like the 2 white hands, and look, she has it.
She's got flour.
I love
Yep.
it. I love it.
This is Julia Child. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit!
Oh,
Bon appetit.
bon appetit.
Yeah, I love it.
she's great. Those are
Fun.
blast.
I had a great time. Maybe we should be
I love
watching more
doing this.
food television.
Do this all the time.